Welcome back to DaddeeCraft. This is episode 27. I am changing up the format of the episodes a little bit because I have stopped doing Hobo Bebop, which was the attempted shows that to update everyone on my life and what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to put a little update in the beginning of these episodes to get them out of the way, and then I'm going to talk about Minecraft and my daughter after that. So the update is I've been sick. I did get the RV registered, so we've got that off the table. But I have been sick still. I tried to go see a doctor, and it turns out they canceled my insurance a week and a half, 2 weeks before I had the appointment. I still don't know why. I got really sick and had to just sleep basically for most of the week, and I wasn't able to figure out what happened. So I'm waiting for the holiday to be over so I can call and talk to them and figure out what's going on. In the meantime, I've kind of run out of money, and I haven't been able to really do anything about that except for sit here and be sick. The good news is I am not eating as much because so I don't have that expense, but I still do have to feed my daughter, and I have to run the gas and everything. If you're watching this and you know me, if you can spare anything, or if you know anybody that maybe possibly is in a position who can, go over to my Facebook page, find the GoFundMe account, and please share it with them. If not, just thank you for watching this, and thank you for rooting for me. Okay, that's it for the update. So we're going to go ahead and start the regular part of the episode now. I am just going to keep trying to get my doctor stuff and my food stamps turned back on and try to find a way to make some money, possibly from within the RV itself. Okay, so let's take a look at this house I'm standing in, which, if you don't recognize it, it's Spawn House. It's been furnished. So what happened was I was hanging out over here with Dash, and if you don't know who that is, that's my daughter. And we were hanging out. This house was empty. I built it a while back before, and she wanted to go fishing with me, and she was fishing in a boat getting attacked, so she wanted me to build another fishing hut. So I was going to build one like I built in Dragon City, and this one is modeled after the one in Dragon City, but it looks completely different. But the premise is still the same, which is that you've got enough room to catch fish and for the loot to come through the windows, but nothing can come in to you. So I just lined the whole place in trapdoors. I happen to have these trapdoors, these oak ones, from a creeper farm I tried to make, but it wasn't producing anything, so I took the trapdoors out in hopes that it would produce something without the trapdoors. It's still not producing anything. But the trapdoors are at least useful here. And as you can see, nothing can get to you. You can stand here and fish, and if you're actually good enough to catch something, it will, see, we got a name tag there. It will come right through the window for you. And it's a lovely view of the Spawn House that I built there. And after we built this, well, actually, I built half of it, and Dash ran over to start her own village on top of the mountain next to Eskeltown. And I finished this up while she was doing that. And that's what we did last night. And then, what was it? I think it was, you know what, I furnished that house in a half an hour before I was waiting for her to log in. And I furnished that house before she logged in, because she saw that, and we played mostly over here after she saw that. So next I'm going to show you the interior to the Spawn House. So you'll be able to see some of the interior work I did. And yeah, I did this before she logged in, because I was waiting for her to log in. And I came over here with some extra materials that we got from, well, we're just calling it 1.17 land. I asked Dash to name it, and that's what she's named it. So it's 1.17 land. So here is, I put the doors in because I didn't want to really deal with the redstone. This is a proposal. I put a little armor stand scene together there. And this is the purple room. Kept singing Purple Rain, but Purple Room, or Purple Room, to myself as I was building this. Purple Room, Purple Room. I thought that would be a good Minecraft cover. And we've got a little dartboard over there. And yeah, and I use some of the honey blocks because yellow and purple go together well, or gold and purple, we should say. Okay, we'll leave them to their intimate moment, and that does look like a stage to me, though. It really does. I feel like it almost looks like a play. And they're actors, and we've got the background setting there. And then over here, this is the sunset room. The two most important things in Minecraft are your view of the sunset, which you saw in the intro, and then stuff. Material, building supplies. So I put a view of the sunset and all the chests there. And then these are two dark red oak, or dark red oak tree or red tree of some sort, or red rosewood, or maybe furniture that you can sit down and watch the sunset from. And then over here is the bedroom, which is the library bedroom. I tucked all of the books underneath the footholds for the elevated spaces. And I might actually tuck a few more books in front of the couches there, so that there's a step up. So just move the bookshelves out one. See how there's a step up with the bed and with these two seats there. So I'm gonna probably do the same thing with the couches. And yeah, that's it. That's the whole interior of Spawn. I finally got Spawn done, and I do need, this is looking rather flat, so I need to do something up here. But besides that, I've got Spawn done. And then I just wanted to show a couple of Dash's builds that I haven't shown off yet. This is in Cat Village. This is one of her famous Enderman heads, and she builds these in her creative world all the time. And I had to beg and beg and beg her to build this one. I want these everywhere. I want these in every single village. I want these next to every single build I make. But she won't build these very often. Oh, excuse me. I've got a little visitor to take care of here. Hey, do you have a hall pass? Okay, and then I did want to show over here, I put together in I don't even know, this was like a month and a half ago, we had caught some more illagers up here, so I put together another house. And these houses take me all of 5 minutes to make. It's just sandstone and yellow glass, and I already have all the supplies waiting. But this one looks like a little surprise Pikachu face, which I kind of like. So does the illager. And they're minimalists. I've actually gone in here and tried to put some furniture in, but they hit very hard. So I've learned to leave them alone. They just want to be left alone with their shelter. Okay, here is where we expanded Dash's treehouse, and I put in some windows because it was feeling really claustrophobic and sad on the fourth floor up here, and it opened it up. And then I knocked open the fireplace, like I said I wanted to expose that, so we have a second fireplace in the treehouse, because fire and treehouses just make sense. This is the Keebler treehouse, and they were known for cooking in a tree. So yeah, I think there's a skit or a gag. Maybe it's Family Guy or something else about the Keebler ovens. Okay, and then this is the area the hill next to Escaltown that Dash has taken over. And the second she heard that she could do this, I don't know why she has. I told her she can build anywhere except for right in front of my bases, and all she ever does is build right in front of my bases. So I end up usually having to move her build sometimes. But this, yeah, I told her she could have this entire mountain, so she started to build. And this is a very cute little build. I love the awning. This thing she did a while back. This is a little tent, little black tent, and this is the little camp area. Okay, and that's it. We're coming back to spawn here, so we can say goodbye. I did want to show you. She's had some creeper problems with her spawn build here. I might come by and fix this stuff up for her, because I know it's hard when you work so hard on a build and then a creeper comes by and explodes. And we're playing in hard mode now. We do that because the villagers don't die. Well, I hear the outro music, which means it's time for me to find a safe place to hide and to log out. And we're going to sneak in here and peekaboo our purple room and our happy couple one last time. Jump right on this rosewood love seat and matching laptop stand, and contemplate what's to come. I got rid of the seasons idea and the to-do list because it was stressing me out, but I do, and I really just, I play with Dash, so I mean, it's really all up to her what we want to do. And I have the most fun that way too. So who knows what's to come next? Remember to stay kind to each other, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.